This is Job chapter 31 and verse 6. Let me be weighed in an even balance, that the Most High may know mine integrity. I want to start off giving infinite honors, glory, and prayers to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekakwadash. Double honors to our apostles, elders, bishops, great millstone, rule well. Teaches this truth 100%, no cut. Double shalom and salutation to the Akim, pushing his word across the four winds in true faith and sincerity, giving all diligence. I want to just get into a quick lesson out of Warren Rogers, our Lord's will is edifying and to the point. Just centered around, being balanced, okay, and judging accordingly, man. Okay, the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Okay. And that comes with it starts off with fearing the Lord, man. And that's how you gain, judgment, equity, fair judgments, discernment. Okay, and a lot of times, we find ourselves in situations where we have to wait on the Lord, to reveal unto us, what needs to be done, what needs to be said. Okay, what moves need to be made, man. All right, and that's in all situations, man. Seeking counsel, praying, reading, or waiting, just waiting, man. Just being patient, letting everything play itself out, letting the Spirit, work everything out. And sometimes it takes time. A lot of times it takes time, man. But it's that patience, okay, being able to wait, and that adds up as well as a fair judgment instead of being rash with judgment. It gives you time to mature in your understanding. Instead of you just making a rash decision based off of what you think and what you feel. Because what we feel and what we think is not the purpose of the Lord every time, man. Okay, a lot of things we're immature at, man. Okay, we make, in some situations, rash decisions. Okay, and then now we have to, self-check, reflect, but a lot of times it just takes us to be more patient. Okay, and just wait on the Lord to give that answer, and He will. Okay, He will. Because if we're coming into times where we're going to be falsely accused, we're going to be falsely accused. It's prophesied. Do that mean we go to bucking up and talking shit and, trying to justify ourselves? No, man, wait on the Lord, to justify us, man. All right. This is in the time before, we get into that time of, being falsely accused. Certain situations dealing with the Akim, certain situations dealing with, the decisions that we have to make in our everyday lives, man. With your household, your job. A lot of times you just have to weigh everything in a balance. And if you don't have that answer, wait on the Lord, pray. Okay, read, seek counsel. And if it still don't, it still don't hit you, just wait. You did everything you could. Now, obviously, the Lord is showing you and telling you have to wait. That's a part of having that balance as well, man. All right, now let's get this real quick. This is Proverbs 21 and 2. And it reads, it says, every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but the Lord ponders the heart, man. All right, so, a lot of times, we can't just go off of what we feel and what we think, man. A lot of times you have to just wait, man. Okay, don't lean upon your own understanding. Wait for the Lord, man, because the Lord is the one that ponders the heart, man. And if you wait, the Lord will show you, okay, well, nah, a good thing I did wait. Good thing I didn't go with that move, man. All right, and it's a test, man, to see if you truly believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. You truly applying the precepts through faith. Okay. Are you leaning on your own understanding, or are you applying the precepts? It boils down to that, just being that simple. Okay, and a lot of times we have to wait, man, because a lot of things, this flesh is always trying to justify itself and make rash decisions based off of emotions, whether it's anger, okay, sadness, you feeling good at the moment, you're happy, but everything has a balance, man, and our balance is the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. Okay, now let's get this real quick. This is Proverbs 3 and 5 through 6, the NLT, and it reads, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take. Being patient, being balanced. Don't make rash decisions based off your emotions, man. Okay, make sure your decision lines up with thus says the Lord, man. Okay, again, take counsel, pray. Okay, ask brothers to pray for you if need be, and whatever the situation may be. Okay, study, read. Okay, and if you still don't have a wait on the Lord to show you. Time will tell it all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, and a lot of times we just have to sit back and let the Lord work, man. Okay, let the Lord give you the answer. All right, a lot of times we can't. It's not going to fall upon, our time, but perfect timing according to the will of the Lord, man. So we have to wait in situations. As a matter of fact, we always have to wait, but accordingly, brothers, sisters know what I'm talking about, man. Don't make rash decisions. Okay, if that decision is not, if it's not on your spirit, if it's not 140, if it's not 100%, setting right with you, don't make the decision. Wait, man. Okay. All right, situations where, man, the Lord has shown you, you can pray. Okay, it's time to execute, the decision, the judgment. But if it's not sitting right on you, if you haven't took the proper steps, okay, according to the scriptures, do not make the decision. Wait, man. Okay, wait. All right, now this is Proverbs 16 and 11, the NLT. The Lord demands accurate scales and balance. He sets the standards for fairness, man. So, hey, leaning upon the Lord's ways, man. Okay, applying the precepts. Okay, because you don't want to make a rash decision. Okay, and down the line you pay for it, or you have regret. Or you get judged for it. No, man. A lot of times just wait on the Lord, man. Okay, do the necessary requirements. Just take the necessary steps through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. And if the answer is not given right then and there, you have to continue to wait. Okay, to the Lord bestow you with that understanding. All right. Now this is Proverbs 4, Salakia, 4 and 7 NLT, and it reads, getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. Taking the proper steps. Okay, praying. Okay, seeking counsel. Reading. Okay. These are the proper steps, man. All right. It says getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. And ultimately, the root of wisdom is what? To fear the Lord. All right. And if you fear the Lord, you're going to be obedient. All right. Your faith is going to be shown by way of your works. Okay. Your obedience. It says, and whatever else you do, develop good judgment. All right. And that comes with what? Being obedient. Okay. Good judgment comes with what? A fair balance. With a balance, man. Okay. Good judgment comes with a balance. Okay. Being balanced. All right. Proverbs 17 and 27. The one who has knowledge uses words with restraint, and whoever has understanding is even tempered. All right. So a lot of times, you're in situations, man, don't be so rash with your mouth, with your decisions, man, or what you say. A lot of times you have to have restraint, and you just have to wait it out. Okay. Don't allow that whatever it is within you to boil up, and now you just saying whatever you think or whatever you feel. Nah, a lot of time examine the situation. That's what good judgment comes in as well, man. Examining yourself, examining the situation. Okay. And again, waiting on the Lord to give you that response, give you what to say. Okay, or what to do. All right. And it comes sometimes, a lot of times it comes in the form of counsel, seeking counsel above thy station. Okay. Reading and waiting on the Lord, man. Praying, fasting. Can't forget about that, fasting. All right. And then the Lord is going to give you the answer, man, in due time, man. But it all stems from, again, this lesson is based on balance, man. Okay. Being balanced. And you find your balance by way of what? The scriptures. Trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, and not leaning upon your own understanding. Because leaning upon your own understanding, it tilts the balance of things, man. All right. Not a scale is off. No, man. You have to wait on the Lord. You feeling some type of way, or something is not going right, or you need counsel on a particular situation. All right. That's one side of it. But okay, now what are you doing on the right side of it? Are you waiting? Okay, on the Lord, are you seeking? Are you taking the necessary steps? Are you praying? Are you fasting? Are you reading? Are you seeking counsel? Okay, that's what balance it out, instead of you just going with your move. No, man, because a lot of times what we feel and what we think is not. It don't align up with the purpose of the Lord, man. All right, the Lord's purpose is always greater than ours, man. Okay, far as let me take that back. Far as, our ways are not the Lord's ways, man. Okay, our thoughts are not the Lord's thoughts. That's why we are not to lean upon what we feel and what we think, man. Okay, our purpose being called into this ministry is to serve the Lord. Okay? It's to serve the Lord, man. To submit to the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and to lean strictly upon the Lord, man. Okay, and allow the Lord to guide us through the Spirit, man. Though we make mistakes, though we have failures within, moments of our lives and time, hey, that don't mean that we're not on the path of the Lord. That just means it's a lesson to be learned. It's a lesson to be learned in everything, man, when serving the Lord, man. Okay? But you have to submit to the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and be patient. Okay? Being patient, man. And allowing the Lord to balance the scale, allowing the Lord to direct our steps and our judgments. Okay? Being tempered. All right? Controlled. Self-controlled, man. All right, this is Philippians 4 and 5, the NLT, and Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the point. Let everyone see that you are considerate in all you do. Remember, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is coming, and that's right there. Being considerate. That's examining yourself, being just, okay, to the best of your ability. Not leaning upon your own understanding, but trusting the Lord with all thy mind, with all thy heart. Being considerate. Examining yourself, examining the situation. Okay, taking the necessary steps before making judgment calls or making decisions. It say in the scripture, tell you what, do nothing without counsel, roughly paraphrasing. A lot of time that counsel comes from you praying, reading, or actually seeking counsel above thyself, man. Seeking counsel from a brother, man. Okay, but always be considerate that the move that you make is always a consequence behind it. So don't be rash, man. Okay, don't be rash with your decisions, with your judgments. Okay, because there's always a consequence. You want the consequence to be a good one that promotes growth. Okay, one that promotes the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua on the right hand. But let everyone see that your consideration and let everyone see that you are considerate in all you do. Remember, the Lord is coming soon. So, hey, man, you want to be judged, for salvation, man. So remember these things. Be balanced. Be just. Okay, according to the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, because the Lord coming, man. So you want to be on point to the best of your ability, man. All right, but with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying and to the point. Till next time.